Here is the heavyweight champion of the world, Dr. Steel Hammer, Vladimir Klitschko.
How you doing, everyone? My name is Ryan and this is Ade, and welcome back to another edition of Box Talk. With the invent of PBC, the pay-per-view market has changed. Boxing is looking for a major star, but it's kind of a grey picture now.
You're being kind.
It is a grey picture.
It's a grey, cloudy storm out there, boy.
The question is, can we get a pay-per-view star? And if we could, who would it be?
I mean, it's weird because on the aftermath of that Cotto loss on the weekend, first everyone was saying it was an okay performance for Canelo. It wasn't a great performance. You watch it again, it wasn't a great performance by either man, to be honest. But then you already think, okay, Floyd's gone, Cotto's going. There's probably one more fight left. Pacquiao's already said he's only got one more fight. That's three huge. I can't say huge any bigger. Pay-per-view stars, ticket sellers, and if not even forget that, just names for boxing that have disappeared all in the space of sort of 8 months. You know what I mean? We're talking about an 8-weight world champion, 6-weight world champion, 4-weight world champion, all leaving the sport at the same time. I wouldn't say boxing has a problem. I'd say Houston has a problem. So let's look at some of the guys that you think, or people have been kind of chucking a few names back. So I'm just going to chuck them to Ryan now, and Ryan's going to give us his opinion on breakdown of whether or not these guys can be pay-per-view stars or carry boxing like those three guys did, which is a big ask. I don't care who you are. Let's go to the first big one at the moment, Canelo. Can Canelo carry boxing like the way those three guys did?
He has the best opportunity out of everyone. Yeah, and really has the best opportunity. He's got youth on his side, which means he can make a mistake and have time to fix it.
Okay.
The Mayweather loss was a big loss. It kind of shows that, guess what? If you think you're the next Hall of Famer, the next great fighter, you're actually behind.
I was still there at the time, yeah.
Yeah, but like I said, he's got youth on his side. Beating Cotto adds to that resume. Yeah.
Is English a problem?
I don't think English is going to be a problem because when it comes to stars, it's about the skills in the ring. He will learn more English over time. Again, he's got youth on his side.
What about transcending to non-boxing fans? See the way, like, I ain't gonna lie to you, okay, let's be honest, your mum knew who Pacquiao was. Yeah. Your mum knew who Mayweather was. Yeah. And Cotto kind of got a few whispers. Yeah. Hey, no one knows who Canelo is. No. And he's had big fights.
Canelo's fan base is based back home for him.
Mexico, Mexico really, isn't it?
Mexico. For him to transcend, he went to learn a few more English words and go and dance in the stars in America. But again, because of his stature, of like I said, his record, the way he fights, which is normally in an entertaining style, it is not cutting Saturday's fight against a Hall of Famer, so he's a bit more cagey. He can cover over. Will he cover it over? I'm not too sure.
Oh my.
Prior to this fight, Oscar De La Hoya was saying that this fight's going to easily do 1.5. As the weeks got closer, he'll do 1.3, he'll do 1.2.
We're happy with
the night before the fight, it will easily make $1 million. Yeah. 2 days after, on Monday, it was like, it will make $1 million.
Yeah. It's like 850, 900 trading and getting all the overseas numbers.
You get my point, yeah? So their high, lofty amounts went down quickly.
Alright, quickly, Golovkin.
Chances are, he's the best fighter out of all the guys currently right now. Pound for pound, in my opinion, most of your top 5. Yeah. And he has the least chance of being a pay-per-view star.
Why?
Age. Yeah.
Was he 33, 34?
Age 33, 34. And his first pay-per-view against Lemieux, rumoured buys was around the 250,000 mark.
Which isn't bad.
Rumoured buys up to 300,000. Now the story you're hearing is close to 150.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone put out this number of 250, 250, 300. Now you're hearing it's between maybe 1 and 150. Now, did he have a strong A side, B side? No. Because again, Lemieux was another foreign fighter. But it shows overall that your general fan base is only this big. So even your hardcore fans that support you is only this big. To be a pay-per-view star, your general fan base needs to be this big.
Right, talking about fan base, a guy that doesn't really have the best fans, but in terms of pound per pound status, probably up there with the best, Terence Crawford.
I didn't know you mentioned that name. Terence Crawford could be pound for pound. He has the skills, he has the ability, he has everything going for him. He doesn't have the best personalities though. In terms, he doesn't interview a lot. He doesn't interview or talk really, really a lot. And I think Terence Crawford,
I don't think he wants it, does he?
No, he definitely wants it.
No, I mean, he wants the money, but I don't think he wants the. You know, some people don't like the fame or limelight. They just want to be boxers.
Okay, I'm gonna say this just on the fly. Not watching Terence Crawford because I don't really. I love boxing, but I don't follow people's Instagram page and see what they do and whatever and blah blah blah. Terence Crawford seems to be a guy that will go out with a £200 watch on and his Nike and his tracksuit.
And don't give a damn.
No bling, no entourage, no pinky ring.
Yeah.
He's just doing his job.
Guarantee he's got one car.
You get my point?
Guarantee he's got one car. Maybe one for the missus as well.
And he's saving his money.
Yeah.
He's stacking up his money. Yeah. That's Terence Crawford. So in terms of style, potential and attributes, he could be a pay-per-view star. But he don't care about the limelight in that type of sense. Right. In his hometown he's a star, but I don't think he cares about anything else.
Alright, let's run through a couple of quick ones. And Joshua.
They always say the king of the heavyweight division is the king of boxing. That was the case until the Clippers came along.
Yeah.
and I honestly think, that comes to a little bit of jealousy from all countries.
Yeah.
Whereas everyone wanted the English-speaking champion, had to be American. Even America says, without Americans as world champion, then division don't count. That's just jealousy and bias, straight up. Yeah. The British guys always seem to be following the Americans. I'm a British heavyweight, but I'm gonna base myself in America. Yeah. Andrew seems like he's based himself over here. Yeah. So in terms of marketability, Andrew has that. He's now controlling his own career with his own marketing agency. So yes, he can be a real pay-per-view star and transcend the sport in both countries. The problem Anthony Joshua has, it's not a problem he has, is that he needs to get in there and fight a top 10 guy soon. Because what happens with boxing fans, that it always does happen, that they believe in you, but now they start wanting to see proof in the pudding.
Okay.
If he beats Dillian White this Saturday, as we think he will, he needs to fight someone top 10 red. Say, look, this is the guy to put your money behind.
Alright, couple very quick ones. You're high on this guy, Keith Thurman.
Keith Thurman, I like Keith Thurman. I think he brings a lot to the table.
Good interviewer as well.
Yeah, good talker.
Seems to come across well on the camera.
But I wouldn't say I liked him more. I think he was doing more before PBC. Since PBC's come along, he's been a little bit quiet. And I don't think the PBC business mode have him.
They don't help him, do they?
Yeah, they don't help him in his stature where he wants to be. With PBC and with PBC art, with arts for the big guys and the marquee guys, he's not getting them because our Uncle Al controls that whole umbrella. You have your independence, but you don't have your own marketing voice.
Right, last name, and there's some guys, I've missed out some names on purpose because I'm trying to think of guys that kind of transcend and are a bit controversial. You don't get anyone more controversial than the last name I'm going to give you. He had his chance. Will he get one again? Adrian Broner. This is the guy, let's be honest, 3 years ago everyone thought was going to be the next pay-per-view star.
Yeah.
Still a 4-weight world champion. Still a world champion now. Could he be the guy?
No.
But everyone else got, no.
Adrian, to me, my personal opinion, Adrian Broner showed his cards about 2 years ago. I said in the video, I think you remember this, I said that chances are Adrian Broner will be retired in 3 or 4 years, and I'm trying to say, not because of he retired himself, because of outside influences.
Did that Floyd interview that he done though not show that
he's maturing?
Yeah.
No.
Like he took it real to heart. That was quite immature. People have dissed him, but I kind of felt heartfelt from it then.
He took that. It was a good interview. He took it to heart because it was personal against him,
and it was because it was who it came from as well. The guy he looks up to like God.
But to himself and to his environment, to his brothers and the whole band camp, he don't care. He don't care. The name that you should have mentioned, who could have had an opportunity, was Amir Khan. I don't think he's got it anymore. He has a real opportunity, and to be fair, he's wasted his last 2-3 years chasing Pacquiao and Mayweather and any marquee names that he can. And all he's done in that time was strong other fighters by always bloody, what's the word you call someone's name out, shouting them out all the time.
Danny Garcia. This last one, guys, I promise. Danny Garcia.
Yes.
Chance, isn't it? It's got a good chance.
Danny Garcia was on a huge ascendancy.
Oh, bloody hell.
And he shocked a lot. He shocked a lot of people after the Matisse until his ego got out of control. If he checks his ego, and starts doing what he used to do, which was fight very, very good fighters and beat them up and dominate them, he'll do that. Beating up and dominating Rod Salka,
and losing to Herrera,
and then saying,
Lamont Peterson,
and then saying after the fact, I don't really care. You're still gonna buy my fights. Fans are not gonna buy you if they feel that's the way you feel about them.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the list.
All right, guys, there you go. Like we said at the beginning of the film, with Cotto, Pacquiao, Mayweather gone, we are kind of less looking for, not necessarily a boxing pound for pound, because I didn't mention Chocolito in there, Cobb. I'm not looking at the who can take boxing to another level. I'm talking about who can sell, who can get the casual fans on their asses watching boxing. Hence why I mentioned Anthony Joshua. He's probably the novice out of all the crew. Who have we missed out? Tell us who we missed out. Who do you think is going to be the next pound for pound star, pay-per-view star, boxing superstar? I don't think we missed anyone out. Maybe we have. Tell us why. Leave their name. Let us think about them again. Remember to leave your comments below. Email, subscribe, tweet. Peace.